So the van is currently dead, and it's unclear how to get it working again. This van, a Dodge Ram 3500 extended length, see how long and hard it is? Oh yeah, baby, you love it. It's just been a great van. I have taken it everywhere. I've driven across many states with it. I've gotten it stuck in places. I was off exploring, looking for like an old mine. I got it stuck at a festival. Many people have slept in it, traveling, and it's just been great. It's a 1997 van, but it doesn't start anymore. And living out here, 5 kilometers from the nearest supplies, that puts me in a really bad position. I've only got a few heavy things I have to transport, but if I'm going to have people here again, I'm going to have to figure out some new kind of transportation. So today, in my state of desperation, and desperation causes creativity, which is great. So I had a guy I paid to go to town with me in his 4x4 and buy a bunch of crap, primarily gasoline and dog food. Those were the goals. And I just sent him off with 2 empty tanks of propane and 2 empty water containers, 5 gallons each. And that's because people who visit me should drink pure water, not my rainwater. I drink rainwater, unfiltered, and I haven't died. And so even though everybody says that's so bad, you're so dumb, it works. And of course, I'll improve that system later on. So the stuff I got, I'm very happy about, because the reason I need gasoline is because my solar power's out, or going out. And so I got my gasoline here. I got some oil, because sometimes a generator needs oil. I got toilet paper, which I almost forgot I was out of. And that really isn't something you want to run out of. Like, you always hear about disasters, and then the toilet paper runs out because people make runs on the store. Just stock up on shit. There's always going to be a disaster. There's always going to be a supply chain problem. And so all the things I live through are like an ongoing disaster simulation. So having toilet paper and even more of it is a good idea. I got dog food and more dog food. And I even got, let's take a look over here. This is very fun. I got a frozen cheesecake, because cheesecake is actually one of my favorite foods. And even if it sucks, and I don't have a refrigerator, right? So I don't get to buy that kind of stuff and store it. I got that. I got some tortillas, and this is the other thing I got that's refrigerated. And, this is not the kind of thing I'm suggesting is good to live on. But I don't do things the right way because I'm very limited in my options. This is chicken nuggets. And I'm going to heat those up today because, they're just going to go bad. And I got some bread, some sliced bread, because I like sliced bread to make sandwiches with. And theoretically, I have an Amazon order coming with some peanut butter. So I'm very happy today. I feel extremely rich. I got some cans of beans. I got some pasta, dried pasta. So I won't die. I'm still eating like not the way I should eat. People should eat food made of food. They should eat fresh foods. I should have people living here that are making fresh pasta. We should be baking our own bread right over there in that cool wood-fired bread oven, which is awesome. But at the moment, I don't care about any of that. I'm just real happy. And I'm thinking about just getting through this difficult time, because I'm also waiting for a card, a PayPal debit card, and also a Wise card. Wise is some kind of way to transfer money around or something. I don't even know what it is. But those are theoretically in the mail to me, because I have an address at a friend's house. And all of this is possible, by the way. All these purchases. I was desperate, like days ago. But a friend of mine let me PayPal him money, and then he gave me cash. And he didn't even take a cut. Like, I offered him a cut, but he didn't take it. And then my other friend, where I theoretically live in a city I don't live in anymore, in a house I've never been to, but that's my address, my legal address. He sent me these cards, and that will allow me for the first time in years to be able to actually get cash, like over 4 years, maybe 5 now. I haven't been able to actually get cash to me from somewhere else, which also means I've been doing weird shit to make money. And that's inconvenient and not safe. So my feeling of safety is about to increase. I'm going to do something that will help me escape something bad that I don't want to talk about. And I don't know how that's going to go. It might get messy because it's not totally kosher. But I'm not Jewish, so I don't have to be kosher. Anyway, and here's my gas. Oh, I showed you my gasoline. So basically, I'm suddenly saved. I have moderate salvation for the moment in surviving until this card gets here, which I checked with the shipping company, the tracking number, and it hasn't even left the city that it's in. I don't know why that is, because it was sent like 5 days ago. I mean, it was dropped off 5 days ago, and it hasn't apparently moved. So it's still tricky. Living off the grid, very strange thing, and it's going to get really weird not having a vehicle. But this guy was pretty nice, and he's up for doing other deliveries when I need him, which I still don't want to have very many. I bought 7 bags of dog food, and I have less dogs than I've had in 18 years. So that's going to last a while. And I've been feeding the dogs like half what I fed them before, and eating less too. So I'm going to enjoy my luxury items, my cheesecake and my chicken nuggets, and that will make me think I'm happy as a consumer for a bit. And then tomorrow I'll wake up and freak out again and be like, what the fuck am I doing? And what's the next steps? And I was thinking today about, I have to invite other people here, but other people scare me and I don't like them generally, so I have to filter them really well. Like, if you think all people are really great, you have not spent enough time with a bunch of people who you have a relationship with where you're paying for everything and they're playing. So I need to change that and make sure that everybody who comes here is somehow contributing to the survival of the space and the project. And then I will suddenly like people again, because there'll be a net win, not a net loss. We'll see. Goodbye.